next project is going to be a mixture between glue down and staple down. Okay? So I'm using, we're going to do a starter row where your balance is going to be. All right? All right, so I've got it just sitting here on your line. I didn't pull the paper off, but you will when you do yours. Because then you'll melt it in place so it don't move on you. All right? Half of yours, like this one here will do nail down one way. The next one will do glue the next way. 'Cause that way we can have guns and and then we'll switch people. Then you'll turn around and go the other way.
Other side.
All right? So you're gonna go this side that has the tongue, you'll go nail down. All right, because you're gonna nail into the tongue. This side with the glue, because we aren't gonna, you can turn it around and go in there, you know, go glue this way, all right, or one of the ways, whichever way you set the tongue, go the opposite side glue. You'll balance it. You'll get where your starter's gonna be. You'll get your tape underneath it. This method can be used for starter rows, in rows that has no so you don't have to do any face nail. All right, even blind nail. You know, if you want to eliminate that, you can do it with this. I got a small piece here. I don't want to ruin their thing too bad, so we'll see what we can do here. But you're going to set your row so it's balanced. All right. You're fortunate you have a wide plank. You know, that's the downfall of them sending us wide planks, is that all of a sudden you're not a lot of
3
pieces.
rows and you're done.
All right, but you know, but there again, when you're begging for material, you can be picky. All right, so get it set. How many have used the Cool Glide to do this? All right. I want to stick it on high. All right. Stick it here. Have the tape under. When you hit the button, all right, it's sending a signal down to the tape, melting the tape from the bottom up, and believe me, it holds. All right. When the light goes off, you see it smoking, and that's because it's coming out from here. You just mark your finger here, guys, where the arrows is. Move it up to the back arrow here. Hit the button. Like I said, I'm not having it so it sticks to their thing because I don't want it to ruin their plank too much.
So you don't need to center the tape on the wood.
Well, no, I got it on this end, and the reason is, I'll tell you in a second. I'm here. Is because I'm nailing this side, and I'm gluing this side.
So that way it holds down one side, and then the other side your nail's going to be holding it down.
Correct. All right.
This is a glue down plank, isn't it?
What's that?
Isn't this going to be a glue down one?
And glue and nail. Staple this way.
Yeah, but you're not going to be gluing that plank. You're going to be gluing the loose on 3/4, right?
From there on, from here on. All right. So wherever your center is, the rest of it.
Backwards.
What?
Then aren't you backwards?
Why?
Yeah, then that's what we're doing is so that you can.
But you can run backwards with
Yeah,
glue.
you can run backwards with glue easier than you can with staple.
Right. Yeah, because we would have to put a spline if we
And
wanted to
if we don't
Am I
have
missing
spline,
something?
Yes.
we don't have spline.
You
No,
can
I know
run
that. You can, so
He's gonna shove
So
the
you
tongue
glue
in
in-
and glue it down. He's gonna go
You're gonna
opposite what
glue
you would
this,
normally glue.
okay?
Trowel out.
so
turn
you
it
just
with
shift, you
Gluing
just
that
shifted
way.
it over.
Yeah, I shifted it over.
Okay.
I shifted it over.
And then it's going to be nailing that way with the other material.
Yeah.
And then
Well, this right. This is
I
going.
just
You're
didn't
going
know
to bring
why
this over,
the line was so
and you're
far
going to
off.
nail this.
I was
So we're
looking
gonna
at- I
nail
was
one
looking
side
at-
of that material.
I've just got it laid in here to show you what you're going to
Okay,
do.
I was looking at where it was at in the room.
All right, and I'm just going to hit one more, then I'll pick it up and show you.
Sorry.
Yeah, where it's at in the room, I just set it
That's
here.
what I was looking at more than anything.
Yeah, you're going to balance it out.
Okay.
And one half's going to go be glue, and one half. You can, you can glue and not scoop by doing this into the glue. All right.
Basically that.
All right, so,
I'm gonna need still some use tracers.
all right, I'm going to show you. Now feel how hot that is, guys.
But it's supposed to be cool.
No.
I'm cool glad.
You know, they're taking away all of our awesome
All right.
silica using.
This hasn't set very long.
Good.
Yeah.
That's how I see
It you know, it's not coming off. Right? That's the tape to the floor. That's not the tape to the board. The glue to the board. There it is. All right. I'm just gonna do one. I'm just do a little spot in this corner. Hopefully I don't mess your floor up too bad, okay?
Yeah, it's worth it getting the
Or we might scrape it. I'll know it. All right. So I'm just gonna take this board, this tape.
Fly paper. That's where you guys are going to be basing your floor off of now.
Make sure to leave that expansion. Well, you can still hear that sizzle, huh?
Must be I'm off the center of the tape a little bit. Board replacements, especially floating floor board replacements.
Just leave the tape on and then
Just leave the tape on like I did with that. It still floats. Bring it around. You're done, and boom, out the door you go.
I have a quick question of the when you say balancing. Are you still going to measure balancing from the left side with that ends up as if it was going to be on the other side?
Yes.
And then the one
You're
over here
using the
as if
same
it
wood
was-
both ways. You're using the same wood both ways. One's gonna, just one side's gonna get glue, the other side's gonna get stapled.
tongue side gets stapled.
So we can actually nail or staple. We can staple this engineered, the 9/16 material.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna be stapling.
I thought we
That's
were.
right,
I thought we were just going to be doing it to the.
No,
We're gonna
you're
nail
gonna
it.
do. You're gonna do glue and staple this.
Yes.
You're gonna have
Oh.
one with the glue.
I was
One.
picturing half and half, two different.
No, we're gonna have one half. One half's gonna be glued down,
We'll get you there.
and the other half's gonna be stapled. Correct.
Well, I thought we were nailing down like the Luzon and
No,
then gluing
'cause-
down this one. So that's why I
No, we're
was-
gonna do both. We want to have to make sure you know how to use the other nailers.
Stapler with the engineered
Correct.
9/16, glue one half, nail the
Yeah,
other half.
correct.
And then we'll go.
You're
to the
thinking
other
too
one.
much.
We're over here excited about the cool glide, and Billy's still like, but how are we going to get this to stay?
All right, okay. So this is only cooled a little bit. Watch.
Strong.
Holy cow.
All right.
And this is like an acceptable way to.
Yep.
You can't do the whole floor like that, but
That would be expensive, I think.
Yeah.
Tape, too.
And very
It'd take you so long.
Take
If
a long
you,
I've never used that, but I've heard the tape is expensive.
a little crazy.
At certain system, Tim melted it right onto the carpet that he was doing demos.
Who did?
Tim Johnson.
He did what?
He was like, check this out, it's so cool. He was showing me at the Tracks booth in 2020. And he melted the carpet because he did it on top of carpet, and he melted the carpet yarn. So I was like,
Yeah, I got.
and then Al Gladden was there, and he's like, oh my god.
I tell you what, I have one better than that. I was at the Carpet One convention back when this first was out, and I was doing demos for this. And so I have a habit of telling people that this is megahertz. All right. So if you have a radio on, it'll mess up. It's the same as radio waves, as what your radio is. So you turn this on, you can tell when it comes on and when because it'll go off before that light goes off. It quits sending the signal.
So it stops buzzing the
It
radio or
goes
something.
if the fan runs for a second or so after it stops. So we're shooting, so the light's still on. When you have a radio on, your radio will start playing real good again, and then look down. That's going to get time to move it. It's cool.
Have they tested the effects on the human body with those
Yeah,
waves?
yeah, it's the same as it's the same as your is if you're playing your radio. It's a radio wave, not
So, like,
a
if
micro.
you're-
It's not a
Radio
microwave.
wave.
It's a radio wave.
So kind of like the people who listen to rap for country, there's that little bit of difference. Same idea. It'll affect people differently.
Right? So I was sitting there, and I have a habit of, talking. So I'm talking to all these salesmen and dealers from Carpet One.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there talking, saying, if it doesn't sense this tape, it blinks and goes off. And I have a habit of putting my leg here, and I'll hit the button, and it blinks like it did now, and went off. But that was back when I was smoking cigarettes. It didn't dawn on me that I had a pack of cigarettes in that pocket, which has foil in it.
You definitely got me on that one then.
So I went like this and stuck it on my leg,
Oh, God.
talking. I
You
hit
started
the button,
smoking in your pocket?
I hit the button, and I'm talking. I'm like, it blinks and goes off, and my leg instantly turned burning like crazy. Hot as crap be, and I went, it blinks and goes off. Tears, right? I'm going, and I didn't say a word.
Trying to hold it together.
I held it together, and I said, it blinks and goes off, so we don't sense tape. So I'm talking, and my leg hurts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in pain. It hurts. So I sort of cut the talk a little short then. I went to the bathroom. That sucker burnt right through them cigarettes. Well, like that on my leg. And I mean, burnt right through them cigarettes, buddy. I'm like, well, I'll never do that again.
like in just a warning, I knew this guy one time who had a pack of cigarettes in his pocket and he was testing it. Don't do that.
The worst part is that you can't even have a cigarette at that point and try to calm
No, I
down.
burned all my cigarettes. Like you
so.
said, I'm glad they didn't light and start smoking in my pocket, I mean, it burnt right
Yeah, no, my pants are on fire.
So anyway, so what you're gonna do, guys? You're putting this product in your module. All right, balance it. The middle one. Use a cool glide, run the tape, hook it down with a cool glide. It's staying in there. All right. Then this booth will get the glue. There's glue there. There's only one trial over there. This one will glue. They will staple first. Next one will glue. Billy will staple first. Glue. Staple. Glue. Staple. All right. So we have whatever.
So then that way we get one side done and then we.
And then one side done, and you flip around, then you glue the other way, and they'll staple. We have the guns are in there. I'll open the box. It has the staples in it.